Hi everyone, this is Halak. Today I'll be introducing the audience to some simple Java application. So without any further ado, I'll start. So here you see that I have my Eclipse IDE opened and I'm in my workspace, users slash /h/lack slash workspace. Okay, so let's just get started. So I'm going to create a simple Java project. I try to name my project so that I give it an intuitive name. Since I'll be introducing escape characters, we'll name it that. Escape characters. Escape chars for short. Okay. So I'm just going to finish. Okay. So let's do this thing. So here we have our directory, our folders being generated. It's a little fickle today. Take Jade. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to open this. So here's our source folder that's been created. Now I'm going to right click and create a class. And just to note, in Java, a class name has to be the same thing as the file name. So if I want to create, say, escaped characters, I'm going to name the whole thing now. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that so I can use it just in case. Just copying. And then here I can actually choose to for the ID to generate the main method. And here you notice that the default package is discouraged, so we can get rid of that. I'm going to discuss this in your lecture. Usually the convention is that we use our URL and reverse it, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, let's press finish. Okay, so here we have some of the code that's generated for us. Okay, now to start off, just to demonstrate some escape characters, I'm going to put a print statement. Okay, so here, for example, if we want to have, notice at the print there's no ln, so I'm not going to have a line. So I'm going to say this line will continue, or I should say this line is new line character. Okay, something just simple, self-description. And down here, I'm going to print line. There is a new line there. Okay. And I close it off with the semicolon. Now to make sure that there's a space. And when I print it, when I actually run this program, you can see that well, I apologize. This is may have way too many things open at once. Okay, so we're going to select Java application, and at the bottom here, okay. So in our console, we're going to see a print. This line does not have a new line character. There is a new line here. Okay. You notice that there's a space here, right? I could have just, if I actually remove this space, then we wouldn't have that we wouldn't have this extra blank space here. Okay. So now I'm going to go on and show you something. So if I add an ln here and run it again, all right, so there's the new line. We could have easily just do it this other way using an escape character \n. Okay, so for \n, we can say, so let's just change this. Right. Where this line does have, we're going to say this is actually 2 lines. Right. So I do it this way, \n. Next line is here. Okay, so if I do that, and I comment this out, and save it, you can see that this is actually 2 lines. So the new line character here actually will give us, will break the line up in between. Okay. So I didn't really need this, but this actually, including this new line, just means that when it comes down here, you notice that my cursor, there's a new line after this one, after the next line is here. Okay, so that's for new lines. You can also have other things. For example, T will give you a tab. All right, so there's your tab. One thing that that you notice that if you actually want to encircle this string with quotes, you can't exactly do this. So, for example, I'm just going to get rid of all this. This is a quote. This is a line with a quote. Okay. So if I wanted to quote this, for example, if I run this now, okay, so this is a line with a quote. You notice that there's no quote, and if I try to do this with a quote, okay, you're going to see some complaints. You see that there's an error here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of syntax errors here. The reason is that after you actually close this one, this is actually a string with no space. Okay, and then it doesn't know what to do after this. All right, so the JVM doesn't know what to do with that, anything with this. Now, you actually want to quote, you got to escape it as well. So if I put the / here, all right, so you notice everything now works. Oh, my system's really slow today. So this is a line with a quote, okay, and specifically a double quote. All right. So that's that's it for escape characters. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually end this video here so that my YouTube video doesn't go too long. But that's just really basic escape characters.